Hello, everybody. Little Shuri. Today, I thought maybe since I've done a bit of How to Train Dragon videos, reaction videos, I thought why don't I do a reading reaction? Well, it's not a reading reaction. It's just I'm gonna read something, maybe get through it, maybe not. There's about 8 pages, but yeah, 8, and seeing how far I can go, it'll be a piece of cake. So if you don't want to watch this, don't watch the video. If you do want to watch this, keep watching because um, and say in the comments what you think about this story and what you think about other stories. Anyways, let's get started. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my first story. This takes place after the first How to Train Your Dragon movie. Picks up at the extra beginning at the second one. As for the Legend of Spyro, this takes place right after Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon. In case you were wondering, this first chapter is only rescrapped, rescaped, wait, recaped, recapped of the last part of Legend of Spyro Dawn of the Dragon. Disclaimer: I do not own any characters from either of the above meant children's and entertainment um, media. So that means that he doesn't own Spyro or How to Train Your Dragon. Which sucks for him, but I guess he'll get something for that later. And this is like 3 books, three stories he actually does. So let's get started. All right, I will try to get this. This is called the prologue, which means this is the beginning. I think this looks Cinder. Sorry, I'm sorry, Spyro. Spyro. Oh, it's the narrator. Okay, for this part. Sprout and Cinder landed on purple ground while the earth began to tearing apart. Spyro, Spyro, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Apologizing, Cinder. Face. What do I do with Spyro's face? Maybe this will work. Don't be. It's over now. So so this is it? Spyro then heard the voice of an Igneous. Spyro, Spyro. When dragons die, he does not truly leave you. He doesn't truly leave his world. He splits them up. He splits them on the bind. Wait, okay. Spyro. When dragons die, he does not truly leave this world. His spirit lives on and being itself with nature, offers hope for the future. But Spyro thought this over for a moment before having an idea. I know what I need to do. Just get out, get, just get out of here, Cinder. Spyro, no, you don't have to do anything. Let's go. Where, Cinder? There's nothing left. The world is breaking apart, but I think I can stop it. I think I mean, I'm meant to. And then I'm, I think I'm meant to. Then I'm with you. Sparrow. Sparrow gathered all the strength he had left and began trying to force a pulling the world back together. His con, con, concentrate, concentration waves for a moment. Concentrates for a wave, waited for a moment, and when he heard Cinder whisper, "I love you," and all that he could see was a blinding white light that covered his entry field of vision. Well, that was short. That is not my fault. I was supposed to blame the guy who wrote the script for Spyro. No, it wasn't that short at all. The guys So this is probably the longest thing I've ever done. So if you don't like videos where you have to sit there and watch them read or play a game, you have to read the little script. Don't watch it. But if you're into this, hopefully you like Spyro and you like How Can Dragon. We'll keep on going. Not okay. It's not long either, but not short. Okay, so here we go. Hey guys, sorry for putting a new chapter up. In order for the story to work, I had to change two things. But Spell alone, I will tell you what those two things are later. I'm telling you, though not giving anything away. Here we go. Chapter 2. The Awakening. Awakening. He woke up suddenly, opened his eyes. He began to look around. He saw that he was in a cave. Short, he was a small branch, or wait, yeah, branch of cave with large wooden gate blocking the exit. He noticed several things that gave his clues of where he was. There was moonlight visible from his cage, and he could hear a wave of ocean breaking softly onto the rocks. He then realized that the most important thing of all, he was looking around. He was looking around. He was controlled. He was controlled of his body. He was controlled of his body for the first time in a very long time. He took off and went to look through the wind beams. This this served as his prison. Okay, I think this is hiccup. No, no, it's not hiccup. Let's do the actor. Author. Whatever put me. This is spyro. Whatever put me in here must not wait. That's a British voice. No, I need where's the Spanish voice? Whatever. No. Whatever put me in here must not know much about dragons. He thought to himself. He thought to himself. It it would not take much to burn my way out. As he looked around and outside of his confinement, he saw that there were other many other cages like this one, and they were not empty. Inside each of the cage, he saw different things. It looked like different um, am- am- and sorry guys if I can't pronounce it. Just tell me in comments what it was. Ab me ab nine initials creature created to look like dragons. One was green, had two heads. The other blue, and spikes covered the tail, and some was head. But they did not point straight out. Instead, they led down like a scales. There were many other monstrosities and other cages. They were all different shapes, sizes, colors. He then looked at the geese directly his left. He could see in front of half cinder heads peeking through the bottoms of the cage. She was looking at the obnoxious as well. He then jumped away from the bars as quickly as possible to avoid being seen. Thankfully, Cinder only had her and jumped back, but she did not see him. Spyro, Cinder whispered. Spyro, Cinder whispered. Okay, how many do I spell this voice? Nothing. Nothing. She was spell. No, that's no, I think it's still a single thing. Nothing. Okay, maybe it's a single spell. Nothing. Spiral. 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 She whispered again. Spiral. She whispered again. She heard a mumble to her left. Spiral? Is that you? Hum. Huh. Spiral mumbled. Spiral? Spiral woke up. Spiral, wake up. She whispered as loud as she had the comfortable with. Cinder, he said, so quietly. Where are you? I'm in I'm in a cage. To your right. Where do you where do you where do you think we are? Spire took a moment and looked around both his prisons, and sounding obnoxious filled the cage. I I'm not really sure. I'm not really sure, but I don't like it. I'm not I'm not I'm not really sure, but I don't like it. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? That these bars aren't fireproof? Oh, it is cinder. Oh, I was doing right. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, but I don't like it. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? These bars are fireproof. Cinder replied. Yeah. So, 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 are you going to stand there? So are you gonna? So are you gonna stand there, or are you gonna get us out? I think we may want. I think we. I think we may want to see what are put us here. Once with us, and before we just break out. And what if they want us dead? Consider objective. Then we would be dead already. Dot dot dot. I hope. I hope. I hope you are right. Adam Cage, on the right of the third dragons, listened to Spyro and Sinton. Extra, uh, extra change. He was able to listen to by his own will, not because not someone in his head was forced him to listen, but because he went to listen. They must. They must. Okay, Spyro's time to not whisper anymore. They must have been. They must. Okay, no, I'm doing a man's voice. Spyro's voice is very soft. It's like a boy's voice. Or I think this is still Cinder. Yeah, this is still Cinder. It's fine. There, they must have been beaten. The Dark Master. He got that at last. I'm not dead because of it. Wait, I'm getting confused. I think that this is Spyro's voice. I'm whispering. Okay, I'm gonna like try to do a Spyro whisper then. They, they, they must have been the Dark Master. He thought. At least I'm not dead because of it. Spyro seemed to continue talking. As they drifted off to sleep, he decided that he needed nobody made that decision for him. So if you're liking this, hope you do. So we're going to the next chapter. It's 4:31, so this must one of the next three. Hey everybody, I should probably be updated more than I have been, but I'm trying to put a lot of thought into the story. Anyways, I guess I won't keep you any longer. He was nearly asleep when he heard Spyro say something about a plan. He did not want to be left in the dark about anything if he could help it. So he shook him off and awake and began to listen more carefully. Whatever, whatever these things do, Sparrow said regretfully to the creatures in our cage. Whatever puts us in here is probably thinking that we are just another type of whatever these are. We don't even know what those are. How are we supposed to mimic them? Cinder replied. We wait, we wait until they wake up. That's not that's not much that's not much as a plan. Do you do you have a do you have a better idea? Well, no. Cinder sighed and knowing that Sparrow was right, a more deal plan Deus plan would provide more information, but that did not help Cinder much. It felt like there was simply not enough to go on. Sorry, Sparrow said. Sorry, Sparrow said, hearing it was a different tone in her voice. It's okay. I still don't like it. I'm not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of this either. During the silence of following, Sparrow pouted enough, flowing a manful of few words stuck out. They must have uncomfortable. I love you. Besides, I'm contemplated about what syndrome means, but more unconcerned, contained about how he should respond. Should he bring it up? Should he pretend he had not heard it? No, that could hurt her. No, no, that could hurt her. He did not know. He did not want to do that. Senda? My goodness, what am I doing? British or a Scottish voice. Cinder. Yeah, Spyro? After uh, after we defeated Melfor, you, I what? Cinder trying to hide her nervous. See, she was not really English sure that I had heard of her. If he had not, what did he think? If he had not, she tell, tells him again. If she told him again and he simply was not interested, she did not want to follow that through any farther. She just waited for him to. You stay behind with me. Why? You No, that's Cinder, and then that's Spyro. You, s- uh, you stayed behind with me. Why? Spyro said. In him impervious of her thoughts, now her heart was pounding. She had think it through, and as fast she would tell him the truth. Oh, okay. He, oh, oh, okay. He, he gave himself a oh, and kind of a little off. I, I, I just, I couldn't, I, I couldn't leave you there to die alone. Maybe just not. Maybe, maybe just not all the truth. So maybe maybe, maybe that's just not all the truth. She gave uh, herself a little kick. Oh, okay. He gave himself a little kick. He could, he, he could stand up, and the Dark Masters himself, and gave him a beating. But he could not even approach a suggest of Cinder's three heard spiraling words. Silence returned. The time to remember unbroken. Silence, silence returned. This time remained unbroken. The dragons, the dragon in the far cell produced a convisturation. His force, however, was on the planets round that came up with a scene principle, and you could calculate was not going to risk speaking to either of your dragons to give a such slant. He again driven towards the breath-filled island of the sheep as silently sang her mental of rest. Morning. So he awake. He, he woke for the second time in this small prison as he soon began to reawaken. He noticed that the moonlight had been replaced by a ignore, ignoring, ignoring bright ray from the sun. He also noticed that silence had been replaced with a surmise of characterous noise of prison. That was nothing strange about that noise. There seemed nothing awake to ears. There were no voices, at least none that were clear even to have came from the inside. He looked around at now awakened one two dragons. Most, not all, but them were awake, yet the sounds they produced were not words, but sounds of an animal. Then he heard a door open, followed shortly by footsteps that could be heard over obnoxious noise. That's that that they that's that they awake. He heard someone saying as the door opened. I doubt you would say that. I doubted if you would say that to kill you. He heard a smooth, more femalish voice say, oh, this is Hiccup's voice. I doubt it. Oh, let's start. Okay. I need a Hiccup's voice. doubt it that you would say that if they tried to kill you. He heard a smoothly more female, uh, fe- femalish voice say, "You know, no, that's Astrid. So Astrid would say, like a girl, you know, that's how this works. As well as I do, there were away be a risk of any involvement. I just think that we should snow a little more cages for your well beings. If you must reply, nah, that's what toothless is for. As the creatures convented that they walked to a post uh, the, the post position where they could see their three now awake and prisoners. I guess my dad would want to test their spirits. The no creature said with an ignoring, ignoring, ignoring his voice. The creatures remain less, less scary. At, at least we were uh, closed over most of their bodies. Pick up if you had the chief test so much they don't you just asked him to stop. I have, but he just said that if he's going to find the right dragon for him, then he got to find out about how it things in a flight. I guess we should get him then. We might as well with that. The creatures left. Hey guys, I just remembered something else. I needed to change an, an order for my story to work. Stoic does not have dragon to ride anyway. Anyway, sorry for getting this up so late. I had to be able to get another chapter done until after Christmas, but the next chapter will be more interesting. I hope. Thank you for reading. So this is a really good chapter to actually stop at 4:45. So I hope you guys are actually excited for the next time I do this. So yeah, I'll see you next time. Bye.